In the heart of Florence, architect Giulio Marengo is captivated by an unusual sight. A young woman with hair cascading over her entire body. Her face, when revealed, is hauntingly beautiful. Stumbling over his words, Giulio asks her where the gardener is. She points him deeper into the lush, secretive garden. Giulio meets the old gardener, praises the artistry of the place, and eyes a statue he'd like to buy for a client. But the gardener refuses. Nothing here is for sale. As they talk, the girl passes by again, her presence delicate but magnetic. Noticing the late hour, Giulio offers her a ride. She refuses. "I've got no patience left." But something about her lingers in his mind. Later, he drives beside her and somehow knows her name. Francesca, she's surprised. He says, "Even with your eyes hidden, I'd recognize you." She hops in. Giulio tries to strike up a conversation. She's engrossed in a botany book. He asks what she thinks of cypresses. "They're dying," she says flatly. She then reveals she just solved a question her friend asked. What attracts her in a man? "The hands," she says. "They speak without words. And yours right now. Want to touch me?" Moments later, she boldly grabs his hands, licks them, and rubs them across her face. Giulio doesn't flinch. Instead, he returns to the garden to speak with a worker. When he turns back, Francesca is gone, ridden off on a bicycle, but she's left a letter on his seat, with her phone number. That night, he calls her. "It's me, the man with the hands." Soon after, they spend the night together. In the morning, he watches her sleep, curious, haunted. Afterwards, Giulio chats with a friend, an agriculturist. While catching up, Francesca enters the bar. Giulio can't look away. His friend notices. "You know her?" Giulio nods. "Met her last night." His friend pauses. "You remember Fosa? We used to walk with her." "And Teresa?" Giulio's face tightens. Fosa was his first love. His friend drops a bomb. "Francesca is Fosa's daughter." Giulio reels. He insists Fosa left him for another man, but his friend says she later returned, divorced, and raised her daughter alone. Giulio isn't sure what to believe. Rumors? Coincidence? He confronts Teresa, their old friend. She says Fosa had the baby a year after leaving Giulio, and when asked if Giulio was the father, Fosa just smiled. Still unsure, Giulio focuses on his work. He finishes the garden, and Francesca, in a burst of joy, dances barefoot in it. A client watching them asks, "Is she your daughter?" Her words stab Giulio's heart. Later, Francesca joins Giulio and a friend for dinner. Her eyes tease, her expressions flirt. Eventually, she asks the friend to leave, alone with Giulio at the table. She confronts him. "Why won't you touch me?" Giulio confesses, "I'm married. I have children." Francesca doesn't flinch. "I'm not asking for a caretaker." He drives her home. The silence between them feels like thunder. She pushes back, tired of being treated like a child. Giulio, lost in thoughts of Francesca, turns to Cecilia, a confidant. She reveals Francesca never knew her father. One day, while playing with Cecilia, Francesca appears, angry and withdrawn. Giulio later finds her with another man. Jealous and confused, he tells her to send the guy away. His own daughter Aria is now pregnant and considering an abortion in London. The family tension grows. During a heated argument, Aria insists the pregnancy wasn't forced. In the middle of this chaos, Francesca calls. Aria answers, then hands the phone to Giulio. He pretends Francesca is just some girl, but Aria sees right through it. The next day, Francesca shows up at his house. His wife answers the door. They go to a horse race together. Meet her adoptive father, Bello. Later, Giulio asks, "Do you want to know who your real father is?" Francesca shrugs. "Wouldn't change anything. If he showed up, I'd say hi, then walk away." That night, her home is full, so they rent a hotel room. She strips, waits for him. But Giulio hides in the bathroom until she's asleep, then quietly leaves. Francesca silently watches him go, tears pooling in her eyes. Haunted, Giulio seeks out a notary. Fosa once left a letter for her child's real father. But years later, she came back and took it, saying she was in love and didn't want the past interfering. Giulio's heart sinks. He meets Francesca again, ready to talk. But when he steps away to take a call, she vanishes. Later, he finds her again. Francesca, brimming with emotions, tells him, "A father stays. A father doesn't appear after 20 years. Belo raised me. He's my real father." Back home, Julio finds his wife packing. She's not leaving him, she's following Aria to Madrid to support her. Surprisingly, she tells Julio to follow her too. "Give her space," she says. Julio and Francesca head to Madrid. They find Aria, who now wants to keep the baby and raise it alone. Later, Julio and Francesca go clubbing, dancing, laughing, briefly forgetting the weight of everything. They spend the night together again, but this time it feels different, tender, silent, uncertain. Back in Rome, they go to a movie together. Julio falls asleep. When he wakes up, she's gone. He searches everywhere. He doesn't know that Francesca is watching him, quietly, from the shadows. Like what you saw then, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and brings more epic stories to your screen.